And we're back after a bit of a hiatus. So I'm back because crypto's actually starting to move now, guys. And I want to give a good review on Rune, or Thorchain as it's called, because this is a crypto that's been on my radar a bit and it's starting to prove itself very, very good. So I want to get this video for you guys. So coming out of retirement a little bit here and actually providing some really good altcoin recommendations for you. Good, high quality altcoins, not just any altcoin just to shill for the YouTube algorithm. I'm trying to be very, very selective with the altcoins I give you guys. So if you'd like to know that, consider subscribing. But let's get right into Rune. So why am I so bullish on Rune? Well, the first main thing is that this crypto has actually done very, very well since June of this year, going up out of nowhere. You really want a crypto showing you that it actually has a lot of demand behind it. It's just showing that whales are buying it effectively. If we have a look at, say, something like Ape, for example, nothing against Ape, nothing against the project, but this is kind of not what you want to see, right? This is just a downtrend happening, right? This is not what you want to see. This means people are selling and there's a lot of selling pressure coming into the market. The market is not responding now. Right now, there is a lot of support coming into this crypto for $1, which is a major support point for Ape. But don't worry about right now. I'm just trying to show you a bit of an overview. This is a downtrend. This is on a daily, okay? This is not what you want your crypto to be doing. You don't want your crypto to be just doing downtrend. You want your crypto to be going up. Most of crypto, except for Bitcoin and ETH, have been going down. Bitcoin's been going sideways, up and sideways. Ethereum's been going a bit more on the mid side of sideways. But if you look at Rune, it's pushed up. It's consolidating at around $1.50 and it's doing a fantastic job now of showing signs that it wants to go higher. And where is that sign? It's actually this one right here. It's this beautiful candle. This is a fantastic candle, guys, on the daily right here. This is support, guys. That is a lot of support coming into the market. So you can see, look at the wick. Look how long that wick is. Very long wick, which means there was a lot of selling pressure coming on Thursday, 12th of October. Support came to the market. You had above average volume coming in for this day, which is this one right here. And you're seeing support get right back up. And it doesn't surprise me at all that you start to go up in volume. Then to confirm the test, you have no volume coming on selling, which is right here. So I am extremely confident that this one will go up. Of course, always have your risk mitigation strategy in place just in case you are wrong. Guys, we live in a world where anything can happen at any day. News can come up and just say boom, and the stock market can just crash, or it can pump, but that's why you always got to have a risk mitigation strategy. Now, not financial advice, but I don't want to see it breaking $1.44, call it. That's right here. I don't want to see it breaking that red horizontal line, which is right underneath there, just a little bit of a buffer behind it, because again, a lot of support came there. So if this area breaks at around $1.47, we're going to probably go lower. Again, probability, but like I said, this is very hard to see that this crypto is going. If we move on to a weekly, just to even give it a bit more confirmation that this is a really good crypto, look, for the whole week, it basically tried to get pumped down, right? The whole week there was selling pressure coming into this. And you can see, even though it's a red candle, there's a lot of support coming into it. That's why down days are not so bad. Down days can actually be very good because it showed you, even though it went down, it only went down a little bit, only on the spread. It only went down 4% for the week, which is nothing for an altcoin. And you can see this thing theoretically should have went a lot lower. It should have actually went somewhere between, what is that, opened up, it should have went down between 10 to 15%, maybe even more. So the fact that it only went up 4% means that there was a lot of bullish whales buying up the crypto and pushing at higher prices. Speaking of higher prices, where can this crypto go? Well, let's have a look at a few areas. So we've got the 75 mark at $1.90, call it. Of course, there will be resistance at the $2 mark. There always is. Any whole number or a 5 number will always have resistance. So $1.50, $2, $2.50, $3, anything with a 5 or a whole number will always have major support or resistance. I showed you the Ape chart before that had support coming in at $1. So expect it to be resistance at $2 mark. Then you've got the 250, of course, or 225 in this case, which is the high of this cycle. So 226 will be resistance. If we get lucky, then we'll have to start looking at the higher areas. Now, this is just a little bit of a hypothetical scenario because it doesn't seem like the economy really wants to get moving at the moment in terms of stocks going off. We're not entering the new stage of the bull market yet, but let's have a look at some theoretical price targets. So using the fib extension tool, we can see here that we've got about the 75 mark that's coming at 285, which will be, like I said, the 250 area of resistance, $3 coming at resistance, and 373, call it 350 as well. So basically seeing almost pretty categorically every 5 or every whole number after that is always going to be some areas of resistance, but we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, I would hold your horses a little bit while we see that to happen. Now let's compare Rune or Thorchain to its Bitcoin value. So Bitcoin's been doing a fantastic job, guys, of holding on its value. So it's a really good crypto to compare all your cryptos against. So again, I'm comparing this to BTC. So we just go BTC and we change the timeframes to suit what we're looking for. Smaller timeframes mean smaller trading timeframes. Larger timeframes mean you can hodl, but if the smaller timeframes go up, then that will affect the higher timeframe. So it doesn't mean you should just buy Solana because it's doing really good on the year-to-date chart compared to Bitcoin. This can change. And that's what happens with altcoins. They're quite volatile. So you always want to have your risk mitigation strategy in place in case anything happens. But if we have a look at Rune, we can see it's ranked number 58. There it is on CoinCodex. And you can see very slightly underperforming Bitcoin. So Rune is basically comparing itself to Bitcoin at this moment, which is the strongest coin we have in the whole crypto space at this very moment. And the fact that it's actually doing very well, only underperforming it by, 1.44% in 24 hours, 7 days, not even a percent. 1 month down 14%. 10%. But look at that, 3 months, 6 months outperforming Bitcoin as well. Year 1 year to date, it's still underperforming to Bitcoin. But again, because this is an altcoin, these numbers can change very quickly. But this is what you're looking for. You're looking for very small timeframes to see how crypto is comparing itself to 24, 48, 24, 7 days, and the 1 month. These are the juicy numbers for your altcoin theoretically, because this tells you if there's movement happening right now. And you're seeing the very small cogs in the early time frame start to change a little bit. And like I said, I do expect Rune to do very well. But that's going to do it for this short video. I will cover another altcoin this week that I'm actually also bullish on. So make sure you subscribe to see that notification bell, because altcoins can pump at any moment. But I really love the look of Rune. But until then, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the content, and I will catch you on the next video.